Business owners Mike and Tina Houston. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Vanessa.
How are you guys?
We're good.
Good. Usually Sean's talking to Mike and I about baseball, and I'm so sorry about the weather again.
Yeah.
Good night. That's one of those you
6 games we've had canceled, but
yeah.
it is what it is.
April showers bring May flowers.
There
We
you
keep
go.
telling ourselves
Right.
that. All right, let's talk about the big renovations. I see such amazing movement happening with your buildings over on First Avenue. First of all, Tina, kind of set the stage for us about the buildings and where they're located.
Okay, we're at 113 West First Avenue. I bought the building in November of 2024, and we have started the renovations, and we're now upstairs. We're doing electrical and plumbing and getting moving towards some apartments. We have 9 apartments up there right now, and we're starting downstairs getting windows and doors quoted, and hopefully going to be moving down there soon. But right now we're really busy upstairs.
Yeah, a lot of work. A lot of work goes into this renovation.
There's a lot of work.
Yeah, and talk about the overall investment that's being made as a community into this project.
Well, obviously the project started kind of with the poking and prodding of Markham Spears with the Pat T Foundation and working with the city of Monmouth directly in their TIF program. Obviously my wife made the investment of $300,000 for the building, and then the city and the Pat T Foundation were willing to match our investment, so that put them at around a $700,000 investment. And we all knew going into it that was not going to be nearly enough money to do this, because we're talking just over 20,000 square feet of size. But so we've put up some more money, and the Pat T Foundation and the city are willing to match some more funds, and so it's a very large project, space-wise and financially.
Yes, it is. Thank you for the investment all the way around. One of the things that's so needed that is talked about a lot in our community and has been for the past 10 years is housing. And what we don't have enough of is just simple apartments that are clean, affordable, market value apartments, as in, that folks need to rent now. And we don't have a lot of them available. So you're going to have fully renovated apartments.
We will. They will be brand new. The only bad side to these apartments is that you need to be able to do stairs, and you'll get a lot of steps in. We don't have an elevator, unfortunately, so you're going to have to be able to climb a lot of stairs. But everything will be brand new, from plumbing to electrical. Like I said, we gutted the whole entire thing. New drywall, new flooring, new cabinets. Everything's brand new, and it's beautiful up there. It really is. You might not think that the sights of Monmouth are nice to see outside, but the windows are beautiful. So I think it'll be something that younger people will be attracted to.
Sure. And how many apartments total? You're thinking 9?
We have 9 apartments. We have, is it 5 2-bedroom apartments?
Yep, 5 and 4.
5 and 4.
Yep.
So 4 1-bedroom apartments.
Okay. All right. And that is going to occur. Now, this, for folks that want to know where this is at, you already have the establishment at First Avenue.
Right.
And so it's basically from the Italian Village down.
Yes. All the way to the corner.
In the old donut shop corner with the window.
Yes.
Just to give people an idea, perpendicular to Danny's and across from Robbins, which used to be Wells Fargo.
Right.
So that's
a block east of the high school. It's
yes.
right. It's right within walking distance of everything. That's kind of a neat thing. ICS school's a block away, a high school's a block away, and obviously downtown is less than a block away. So you're one block off the main stretch.
Any developments for First Avenue? You guys going to stay in the same spot? Or are you thinking about, as this whole renovation happens, any room for expansion?
Right. We had, at first, we were knocking around the idea of knocking the wall down in between where I am now and the bakery. But one of my friends, she said, Tina, why don't you move to the corner? This is the best location. And I thought, she is right. So that is what we're going to do. We have knocked down a wall in there. There's been a lot of
brick removal.
Lots of brick removal. We have lots of bricks available in the back of our house. But so we are going to move to the corner and expand, and we're going to have a lot more dartboards, pool tables, and a space for entertainment, because we're kind of landlocked right now where we're at, and we have the hopes of doing a oval shaped bar, more TVs, of course, for our sports fans. So, yes.
Yeah, how are you guys holding up after the Final Four?
It's all good. It's all good. I was just
we're happy.
Illinois just never got it going. Their shots never fell, so we had a nice little party at the lounge there, but it is what it is.
It is, yeah. You did good though.
I'm not a Michigan fan, but I'm at least the Big Ten's represented.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
Yeah.
And UConn's there for what, the third time in 4 years?
Yeah, right. And the Big Ten won the girls yesterday, so that was cool.
That was huge. Yeah. UCLA, big win over South Carolina.
I guess you call UCLA a Big Ten.
I know. It was weird saying that yesterday, too. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
Is the Big Ten better than the SEC in women's basketball finally? But, UConn's always been there. But,
right, for sure.
And there's like my aunt was telling me, she lives out in New Hampshire, in Manchester, and there's always a particular furniture store that does a free, you get this, there's a hitch, or there's a hook. So if UConn women win and the UConn men win, so much is free on your purchases at this furniture place.
Really?
So they were close.
That happens more often than you think.
Yeah.
It's always there. But.
You guys aren't going to start something like that.
No.
Well, no.
you might be safe with the Illinois men and women.
Exactly. Unfortunately, yeah.
Well, this is exciting for you guys. What a big expansion. Any idea on a date that it's going to be ready? That's so hard to say, I know.
I'm a little more optimistic than she is, but I kind of mapped it out this weekend, and in all seriousness, if everything stays on the pattern it is right now, I really think we will be able to move the bar location, and I think the apartments will be ready by, our goal is when Monmouth College starts. So, or school starts this fall, because the plumbers and electricians and furnace, heat and air, they will essentially be done the end of next week.
Nice.
Upstairs. So then the next logical step is we have to hang the drywall on the ceilings and do our insulation. Then everybody has to clear out, and the sprinkler companies will come in, because that's part of the rules of engagement with the city. Mm-hmm. Is they want everything sprinkled upstairs and downstairs. So that they estimated a couple weeks for them. So I was actually just talking with our drywaller yesterday afternoon, and so he's just kind of on call. He's ready to go whenever. But so I'm hoping we can really start hanging and finishing drywall by the end of May. And
That's pretty good.
He said it'd take him about 4 weeks.
Okay.
So
it's a pretty big deal, Tina.
That gives you your summer to, just keep painting, flooring, doors, trim. But, and the guys we've been working with, the contractors, they have been awesome to work with. They've been up there for right at 3 months, and they're finishing up one little project today and tomorrow. Then they're gone, and then like the entire west side, it's finished. I mean, all the furnaces are set. All that work is done. That next step is drywall for the ceiling.
Okay.
So yeah.
Pretty big project.
Yes,
yeah, it is.
I mean, it's $1 million project, it sounds like.
Yes, just trying to stay one step ahead so that everybody can keep moving, making sure that we've got the kitchens designed, the bathrooms designed, the cabinets ordered and ready to go when they're ready to be up. So that's been a challenge, just trying to keep one step ahead so everybody keeps moving.
Good for you, though. What a big investment into your community.
It is.
That's awesome.
So we're happy to do it. I mean, the building needed it, and thank goodness for Mike taking over the general contracting, and he's there every day making sure to answer questions, and so I can stay home and do the paperwork part of it.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, because you don't have anything to do otherwise. You don't have 5 other jobs on the outside.
Yeah,
one of the big ones coming up, which is our fair.
I was going to say, let's not mention the fair. Gives me a little anxiety right now.
I bet it does. It's coming, though. Henderson County's already been reaching out, and is this ad okay? And oh my gosh, fair season. It's only
Right.
April.
I know.
It's just Easter.
I know. Yeah, we'll get it done.
Yes.
I
You
do-
guys,
I was just going to say, and maybe you were going to ask, but so just so people know in the community, so there will be 4 additional rental places, on the street level as far as businesses in the community. Because when we move First Avenue to the corner, we'll probably end up dividing that building in half. So that would be 2 spots. I'm sorry, there'll be 3. There'll be 3. There'll be 3 available rental opportunities for street side businesses. So along with the 9 apartments upstairs.
okay. So 3 downstairs rental opportunities. What are you looking for? What do you want? Retail, anything?
Just
Anything retail, yeah. I had kind of reached out. I had actually did reach out to the owner. There's a young woman down in the Fulton County area that has done a magnificent job with a full coffee house restaurant. There's one in Farmington. There's one in Havana, Lewiston, and Petersburg. And she's a Fulton County resident. So I reached out to her, but then it's like I just saw there's one coming here behind us, right?
Right.
The coffee house there. But they did get back to me, and they said they're more invested into Fulton County, which is great.
Sure.
But I'd just seen a couple of their locations, and I thought that'd be a really neat idea, especially in proximity to the high school, because if somebody had a small food service, these kids with that open campus, there's a chance to make a lot of money every day.
Sure.
So I don't know. If anybody wants to do a little restaurant / coffee house, it'd be a nice spot to do one.
Okay. All right. And anything that just helps, period. I mean, there's a
Right.
lot of investment in the downtown, not just by the city with that grant, that $3 million grant that gave us the new square,
Right.
but there's investors, local investors. That's what's different this time. It's you guys, the Robinses, a lot of different people really coming together to try and impact and influence the Monmouth community with positivity. It's good.
Right.
Really good.
And at this point, they are open to being designed to however they need it, too. So if anybody wants to come in and they have an idea, we can help them with that. So build
Okay.
it out to their wishes.
Right.
And Mike, remind people when they can hear you talk about Titan men's baseball.
Is it
it Wednesdays?
Yeah, Wednesday mornings at 7:45. I think it's 7:40 when we
Yeah,
usually get
Coach's
fired
Corner.
up. Yeah.
Brought
yep.
to us by our local Monmouth McDonald's.
Yeah,
So,
hopefully we can get on a little bit more of a routine with games instead of one a week or 1.5 weeks. I'm looking at some of these schedules, and there's a lot of teams that have played 10 plus games, and we've played 5. It's like we just can't quite get around the snow and the rain.
I know. Come on, weather.
First week was three snow outs.
Well,
But no, it's a good season, and the boys are doing good. And JV's played a lot more games than the varsity, and they got another game. They got a game tonight, tomorrow, and Thursday.
oh, wow.
Yeah, but no, I'm glad Jeremy's done that for the kids. He's put together a nice schedule for our JV boys, which
Good.
normally doesn't happen.
Good. All right. It's the, what are we going to call this location here on First Avenue?
What are we calling
Yeah,
the
we're going to name it.
location?
It used to be called the what? Bankers
It was
First
Bankers
Oh,
Trust
yes.
and Bankers Trust and Insurance.
We
Yeah.
haven't come up with a name for
Yeah,
the
we haven't.
apartments yet, but the whole building is going to be 113th West First Avenue.
Okay.
But
It
yes,
needs a name.
Like Jersey Shore. We need like a
yeah, right. We haven't,
first,
we
yeah,
haven't,
First Ave.
we haven't come up with that
We
yet.
haven't. We need to. We're open to suggestions. Everybody's
Yeah,
got one.
right.
We'll come up with something. You guys have a good rest of the renovation season as you continue through. And this is the good time now that the weather's cleared up as far as being able to finish. You got pretty good weather.
Right.
Yeah, that will make it go a little bit quicker, I think.
Okay.
But it's going well, and I just give a shout out to all the guys here in town that have helped us, because it's all local businesses that have helped with regards to all the mechanical infrastructure there.
Okay.
Right.
Thank you both for coming in this morning for the updates.
Thank you very much
We
for having us.
appreciate
Vanessa.
it.
I appreciate
Yeah.
it.
Good luck. Mike and Tina Houston with us on WRAM. The project at 113 West First Avenue will feature 9 apartments and 3 downstairs rental opportunities. And the First Avenue Lounge will move to the corner and expand. Stay tuned for more information.